and welcome back. How are you today? How are you feeling? How did you go with all the beautiful chakra meditations? Let us know in the comments what's come through for you, what's happening with you at the moment. If you have any questions, if there's anything you want answers to, and we can create new videos just for you. So in this video today, as I was writing the next beautiful book, inspiration hit, and I was guided today to share this beautiful video with you, talking about one thing that may be holding you back from connecting to your spirit guides. And it's a huge thing, because it was as I was writing today that this popped up into my awareness. I thought it was something different. It was something else. And then I realized as I was working through that chapter, it was something behind that even. So before I get into this beautiful video, I wanted to make everyone aware I've been receiving a lot of emails in regards to coaching one-on-one. There's been a lot of interest in the last few weeks, I guess, of having the one-on-one time that people can just address their individual needs, if you like. So I'm just letting you know that on the website now, so I'll just post it up here, www.holliebelle.com. There is now a full page about coaching sessions, and there is a full page with Reiki sessions if you want to have a Reiki session with me. So I can give you a complete read as to what your energy is actually doing right now in this moment. You also get a complete recording after each session with all the information that comes up at that time of a Reiki session. What my guides pass on to me, that I then pass on to you, for you to be aware of what's happening within each of your chakras. So all of that is now available. It's all on the website. It's also in the comments below. The very first comment, you'll find that there's links there to take you to all of that if you are interested. So thank you for all the people that did show an interest, and I'm just letting you know that it is now available. I was planning on doing all of that next year, but there was so much interest. I've received so many emails that I thought I might as well address it now. And if it is something that you are interested in, at least now that's available to you. If you want to do any of those, either coaching sessions that you can work one-on-one on whatever it is that you feel you want to work on, whether it's to work on your connection to your spirit guides, or you want to work more on your childhood trauma, or whatever it is, relationships, whatever it is that you feel that you're stuck or you need help with, you're the one that guides those sessions. You're the one that decides what it is that you need help with. And then we just go from there. All right. Now for each of those, before I forget, with the Reiki sessions and with the beautiful coaching sessions, there is a 30-minute free initial consultation. So I am letting you know here, because it doesn't, there's no videos on those 2 pages explaining that 30-minute free consultation is a questionnaire that you'll be receiving via email. It's basically so I can get a feel for what it is that we're going to be working with when we start to work together. So it's not a one-on-one consultation. It's not, we're not going to be FaceTiming or any of that, or Zooming, because it's very time consuming to go through each person. And once that free consultation has been done, is where we discuss via email whether you want to move forward with having the coaching sessions or the Reiki session, and what it is mainly that you want to get out of all of that. It's all in the beautiful questionnaires that should take you about 30 minutes if you sit with it and you really think about what it is that you want to work on for yourself. Okay, so all of that's available to you now. Thank you to all the beautiful people that asked. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, so moving on, I just thought I'd make everyone aware that that is there now if you want it. Okay. Now, getting back to this elephant in the room. There is a huge elephant in the room, and I discovered it today as I was writing this gorgeous chapter. I was remembering in that beautiful Reiki session where the angels had been so far away for so long. My beautiful spirit team had kept their distance for so long. And in the previous books I had written, and even today as I was going through it, that came up first, that it was my belief that was keeping them at a distance. Because I didn't believe in angels. I didn't believe in all of that. That they were keeping their distance. And today as I was sitting with it, I had this huge realization. Because the moment that Archangel Michael came and stood right smack in front of me in that Reiki healing I was doing that day, and it was the first time they came in to be in my space. Today as I was writing, the tears that fell, the tears, I couldn't stop crying throughout the whole healing, even when I was focused on working on this other person, and Mother Mary even came in that day. I couldn't stop crying throughout the whole healing. And those tears that were coming through, yes, I was completely overwhelmed with their love when they came into my space. I was completely overwhelmed. But what they were bringing up for me in that moment was my unworthiness. That I didn't feel worthy of having them in my space. And that unworthiness was from many, many, many years of conditioning in the Catholic Church. That's all we were ever taught, that we weren't good enough and that we were unworthy of God's love, unworthy of Jesus' love, unworthy of Mother Mary's love. We were programmed week after week in Sunday Mass that we were unworthy of these beautiful beings, that we were unworthy of God's love. And so more than the belief that they existed or they didn't exist, what was in my system that was pushing them away so hard was that I felt unworthy of being with them, of them being with me. And so today I was really guided to be here and walk you through this process, because it was brought to my attention that this may be the one thing that is holding so many of you back from having clear communication with your beautiful spirit team. The one thing that within you subconsciously, perhaps like me from so many years of conditioning of being in church, that we are unworthy. Underneath the surface for you, there may be this unworthiness. You're not worthy of being in their presence. You're not worthy of having them around you. So I'm just going to let that sit with you for a moment and see what comes up for you as you are listening. Sit with yourself and ask, am I unworthy of being with these beautiful beings? Do I feel that I'm unworthy? Do I feel that I'm not good enough to be in the same space as them? Do you feel that they're up there, way up high on a pedestal, unreachable, untouchable? How do you feel within yourself when you think of your spirit guides? How do you feel? Because that will be an indication as to what is actually going on with your beautiful spirit team. If you are here, and so many of you have been asking about spirit guides, all sorts of wonderful questions about spirit guides. And I'm going to share a secret with you here. Your spirit guides have brought you here to find the answers because they want to communicate with you. They know inside of you there is a longing to communicate with them. They know because they know you. I've said this so many times before. Your beautiful spirit guides have been with you from the very beginning and even before that. They knew you were coming to have this beautiful human experience. And they said to you before you came, we got you back. We got you. It's all good. We'll be here. Whenever you need us, whenever you want us, we're here for you. And they have been the whole time. But what stops them from coming through is when we get caught up in our human experience and we get caught up in all these feelings of being unworthy, not good enough, not deserving. We don't deserve to have them in our presence. That was another one that we were taught a lot in church. We don't deserve to be in their presence. We are merely humans. But are we? Within yourself, do you feel the presence of your beautiful soul? Do you feel your spirit? Can you feel it? Can you feel that there is an observer? There is a presence that observes all your thoughts. There is a presence that observes all your feelings. What it is that you're feeling with curiosity, with wonder. It never gets involved, it never gets attached. It's just observing, taking notes, because that's what it came to do. So in this video, what I was guided to bring through is that you are more than worthy. More than worthy. Every single Reiki healing I've been into, and I have done hundreds by now, because it's been 2 years that I've been doing all these beautiful healings for so many people. And for some, over and over and over. Go in again and again and again. Even for myself. And each time, this is the beauty of it. Every single time I've gone in, I think I'm going to experience the same thing again with that same person. And it never is. There's always something new that comes up. There's always something new that comes forward that wants to be shared, that wants to be revealed, because they've just evolved and they've just let go of something from the previous healing, from the previous session. They've understood the gift of it. They were able to let it go. And so there's more coming up. There's more that wants to be looked at. There's more that wants to be revealed. The soul is constantly taking notes. But the reason I brought up all the beautiful Reiki healings is that every time, without fail, there has not been not one healing that I've gone in. And these beautiful beings, be it Mother Mary, be it Jesus, be it Archangel Michael, Raphael, whoever goes in to do the healing or to be with the person, there's not a moment that they not love. All they have is love for you. All they have is admiration. The love that comes pouring through from them for every single being that I've done Reiki healing for has been incredible. It cannot be described with words. But what I found incredible is that they feel the same for every single human being There wasn't one that they felt more for than another. Their love, their admiration is the same. Their unconditional love, their unwavering love is there, no matter who the healing is for. And they honestly, the first time they did that, it just blew me away that they look at us with so much admiration for what we do, that we come here to be rejected. We come here to be abused. We come here and have all these traumatic experiences. In the name of knowledge. So the soul may gain this beautiful knowledge and finally know, that's what that experience feels like. I get it now. And these beautiful beings know that this is your path, that this is what you're here for. And to them, every single one of us is worthy. To them, every single one of us is good enough, just as we are. Just as we are, where we are, exactly on our path. Because as we said before, no path is better than any other path. The person that is highly evolved, that is at complete peace in this world, is no better than the one that is in chaos, or the one that is depressed, or the one that is in grief. No better. They're just different paths, different experiences that those souls chose to have in this lifetime. The moment you understand that this is your path and only your path, no one else can walk it for you. And that these beautiful experiences you've had are for you and you only. And I know many sit there and think, it doesn't feel beautiful. Because you look at your human experiences and you think, it's messy, it's ugly, it's painful, it hurt. But to the soul that gains all the knowledge of what that experience feels like, it is all beautiful. There is nothing but love for what the human experience has given them. Every time a soul comes and has these beautiful experiences, energetically it expands. It's like us as humans growing from toddler to teenager to adults. But souls expand energetically. And to do that, they come here to earth to have these beautiful experiences. To know what it feels like to be abandoned. To know what it feels like to have lost the people that you love. The grief. How does that feel? And you know, we talk about it a lot in these videos of how does it feel? But we're not tapping into energetically. We're thinking of it on the human level, through the eyes of a human. But the soul is looking at it as, how does it feel energetically? Within its energy field, how does it feel to be contracted with so much fear that you're paralyzed? How does it feel to be in so much grief? Energetically, within your field, how does it feel? How does it feel to the soul? How does it feel to be in fear? How does it feel when you're in guilt? You feel guilt, you feel shame. energetically to the soul. It is observing all of that. What's happening with my energy when the human feels all these things? How does it feel when the human being falls in love? In my energy field, I am expansive and I feel like I'm expanding forever. I am in love. With another human being. There are so many wonderful experiences to have here, and the soul is constantly observing energetically how it is affected by how the human is feeling, because energetically it is affected. It is observing what happens to the energy all the time. So know within yourself, because I've seen hundreds and hundreds of healings, that they adore you. The spirit guides on the other side, they adore you, they admire you. They put you up on a pedestal for having the courage to come here and go through all this. When you come in, you know that you're going to be okay. You know it's okay. You know you're safe here. There's nothing that can harm you, who you truly are. This is just a simulation. You already come in knowing that. But to have this gorgeous human experience, we forget. And we take on, that it's dangerous here, that things can harm us. How does that feel energetically to not feel safe? All of that is what we're here for. All right, my beautiful beings, you are worthy. And today this video is to bring that up in you. Do you feel within yourself that you are worthy to be with your beautiful spirit guides? Because you are more than worthy, more than good enough, more than deserving. All right, my beautiful beings, I love you guys so much. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And share these beautiful videos. Spread the love. There's others out there that need to remember that they are worthy too. They are worthy of God's love. They are worthy of the love of Jesus, of Mother Mary, of the beautiful angels. All right, my beautiful beings, I love you. Bye for now.